that in our actions and showcase of skills and talents, your name may be praised. In your kindness and inspiration, continue making us mature and grow into the best versions of ourselves, where in anything and everything we do it for your greater glory. This we pray in your most holy name. Amen.
Manatiling nakatayo, please remain standing to give respect as the teams are about to sing their respective hymns. First, the Lady Air Defenders together and sing at the center court for the Philippine Air Force hymn. Thank you very much, Lady Air Defenders. Now the Lady Sailors at the center court together as well and sing the Philippine Navy hymn.
Ng Pilipinas, buong kapuluan ipaglalaban, anumang panganib di alintana, di matitinag aming kagitingan. Mga isla na puspos ng gilas, natatagan na aming sinumpaan, pamumuno pinagyaman ng kasaysayan, kapayapaan, kasaganaan, alay ng hukbong dagat, dakilang mandaragat naglalayag, matatapang na mandirigma lumalaban, walang takot na maglilingkod, handang ipagtanggol ating kalayaan. Iyaw ng mandaragat, huya, 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 huya. Sigaw ng mandirigma, uwa, 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 uwa. araw man o gabi, sa lupa o dagat man, magkaisa tayo sa hukbong dagat. Hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas.
Thank you very much, ladies sailors. And they'll be warming up before tip-off. It's a Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors versus PSI Lady Air Defenders.
We are live here at the Bren Zigyao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga for another clash in the 2022 WNBL season. Two military teams will face off today as the Lady Air Defenders take on the Lady Sailors. Magandang hapon, Pilipinas! I'm Ruben Terrado, and this will be a special clash between two military teams who are eager to cement their hold in the standings as they go to the semi-final round. Let's take a look at these team standings with the Go for Gold Lady Sailors and the PSI Lady Air Defenders facing off. The winner of this match will move to solo second place and a couple of games behind the top seed or the first placer, Taguig Lady Generals. Before we go to our matchup, let's review the previous encounter of both squads, and let's take a look first at the PSI Philippine Air Force Lady Air Defenders. They will square off against the Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors in their first round encounter. It was a close match. It's a 1-point victory by Go for Gold Philippine Navy. Look at the numbers here. Bernadette Mercado playing very well in the closing moments of this matchup to steal the win against the Lady Air Defenders. Meanwhile, let's look at the previous game of Go for Gold Philippine Navy, where they won against the Philippine Army Lady Battalion 82-70. They cruised at the charity stripe, 28 free throw conversions, compare that to 10 against the Lady Battalion. Let's now go to our venue marker for the starting five.
A very good afternoon and welcome to Bren Zigyao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga, bringing you the history for women's basketball. The WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina. Let's meet the starting five for both teams. First, for the PSI Lady Air Defenders. Small forward number 5, Daphne Texon. And at center number 10, Janelle Mendoza. Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors is led by Emilia Vega. And before we go on, ladies and gentlemen, may we request at the center court, Commissioner and VP for Basketball Operations, Mr. Edward Aquino, WNBL Deputy Commissioner Armando Guevara, with our Executive Vice President, Ms. Rose Montreal, to award the Hall of Fame plaque to Go for Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors Head Coach Emilia Vega.
For her lifelong devotion to women's basketball, beginning as an outstanding player of Adamson University and then the national team. As a coach, she steered her alma mater to 4 UAAP championships. Given today at the Brent Sigyao Convention Center, San Fernando, Pampanga, by Vice President for Basketball Operations, John Edward Aquino, Chairman, President Celso O. Mercado, and yours truly, together with our Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Armando Guevara. Congratulations, Coach Vega. May I request a short message from Coach Vega?
Good afternoon to everyone. In behalf of WNBL organizer, Ma'am Rose Montreal, and Mr. Aquino, thank you for the memorable award po. And sa mga player ko po lahat na nasa WNBL, thank you for the support.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to the WNBL and NBL executives. And once again, congratulations.
Let's meet the starters. For the Lady Air Defenders, Bernardo Columna, Almazan, Texon, and Buendia. For the Lady Sailors, Ong, Mercado, Mendoza, Mateo, and Borja. This is the clash between the PSI, Lady Air Defenders, Philippine Air Force against the Philippine Navy Go for Gold Lady Sailors. And prior to this matchup, we saw Coach Emilia Vega of the Philippine Navy Go for Gold receiving the plaque. As a few months ago, she was enshrined in the WNBL Legends Circle. That's the Hall of Fame of the league. A well-deserved accomplishment for Coach Emilia Vega as we start off this match between the Lady Air Defenders and the Lady Sailors. Both teams sharing second place with a 3-2 record, and a win will move them to solo second in the team standings as we near the closure of the elimination round of the 2022 WNBL season. Borja, deep two, no good, and the rebound goes to the Lady Air Defenders. Columna pass to Almazan. The former Adamson standout missing that shot. Rebound by Philippine Navy Go for Gold. Mendoza from the foul line, no good. And the rebound by Columna. The Lady Air Defenders on a 3-game winning streak after losing their first 2 games of the season. Bernardo at the right side, and we have a whistle. It looks like an offensive foul. Almazan with a foul. Inside pass, Buendia. And an extra pass there, Almazan for 2. Philippine Navy now walking the ball. Ong calling a play, pass to Mendoza. Mateo, bounce pass. Borja, double team, inside pass, Mendoza. Short stop for 2. 4 straight points for Janelle Mendoza. 2-point game for the Lady Sailors. Nice give and go play. Columna for 2. And Karen Columna scores on the layup. We are tied once again. Mendoza bumped by Buendia, and Buendia called for the foul. No, I think that's a turnover. As we take a look at Mendoza, a strong start for Janelle Mendoza, back-to-back baskets. Meanwhile, Columna with that layup off that pass by Almazan. So a turnover for the Lady Sailors. Mendoza steps out of bounds. Meanwhile, we have Bernardo driving, pass, Almazan against Mendoza. Almazan trying to put the moves on Mendoza. And a foul is called on Janelle Mendoza. First foul on Mendoza. As we take a look at this play, Almazan nearly losing the ball. And a miss by Bernardo. Rebound by Go for Goal Philippine Navy. Mateo to Mercado. Bora at the key. Takes a three-point shot. Misfires. Rebound by Bernardo. Up ahead. And Texon scores. And a foul. So Texon will shoot the bonus here. And that Gatorade fast break brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. Daphne Texon with that layup. And Texon will shoot a free throw here. Texon scored 4 points in their previous outing. She missed that free throw. And PSI won over the Army 82-72 in their last outing. Last April 10. Aspora connects on the three-pointer. First 3 points of the game from Chovy Borja. And the Lady Sailors up by 1. Almazan drives. No basket. And we have a foul again on Janelle Mendoza. A look at this play. Chovy Borja from the top scores on a three-pointer. And now Almazan with the ball against Mendoza. And now it's Columna with the ball. Being hounded by Mercado. 4 on the shot clock. Bernardo fires a three-pointer. It's good for Freya Bernardo. Freya Bernardo has 6 or her 6th three-pointer of the season. And the Lady Air defenders up by 2 points. Ong being pressured by Buendia. Ong drives, collides with Bernardo, and the foul is called on Freya Bernardo. A look at this three-point shot by Freya Bernardo from the key against Josephine Ong. Another look. That was 2 steps away from the line as Josephine Ong shoots 2 free throws here. A miss by Josephine Ong. As we have CJ Senyo entering the game, replacing Janelle Mendoza, who now has 2 fouls in the match. And Ong makes the free throw. 1-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Nearing the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. We are live here at the Bren Zigyao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga for this lone WNBL matchup. As we see Buendia with a fadeaway shot. And the rebound by Ong. Ong, spin move. Ong, nice drop-off pass. Senyo blocked from behind, but the foul is called on Karen Columna. So now Senyo will shoot 2 free throws after that foul. Another look. Ong with a spin move and a drop-off pass to Senyo. And Senyo earns a trip to the foul line. Senyo rattles out that free throw as the leading scorer of PSI, Philippine Air Force, Cindy Resultay, now enters the game. And we have a free throw violation, so a turnover for Go for gold, Philippine Navy. 9-8 is our count. Both teams trading baskets so far in the first quarter. 5 minutes and change here in the first period. Almazan against Senyo. Almazan drives. Bounce pass to the corner. Pass too wide for Columna. So now the ball goes to Philippine Navy. Ong at the right side, sharing the backcourt duties with Bernadette Mercado. Borja at the key, and a pass was deflected by Ambi Almazan. And now Resultay against Jovi Borja. Resultay. And we have a whistle away from the ball. So a lucky break for Resultay. She had nowhere to go. Senyo with a foul. And the Lady Sailors now with 4 team fouls. Bernardo. Now at the left wing, pass to Texon. Inside pass to Almazan. Almazan spins. And she scores and a foul. Ambi Almazan with a strong move inside. And a foul is called on Jovi Borja. A look at this spin move. Post move by Ambi Almazan. Absorbing contact. And the foul, I believe the foul is on Mateo. Meanwhile, offensive rebound by PSI to no avail. A turnover. Ong, she attacks. Ong uses the glass for 2. Josephine Ong splitting the defense of PSI on that play. And now Almazan against Senyo to Bernardo. Lady Air defenders up by a point. Bernardo. 6 on the shot clock. Nice move inside by Freya Bernardo. Bernardo with 5 points in the match. 3-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Borja, the high post, across to the right side. Mateo loses the ball. Pass by Jovi Borja, too strong, too high for Mateo. And a look at this move by Josephine Ong, splitting the defense of Columna and Bernardo. Another look. And this was the shot by Freya Bernardo on the other side. 13-10 is our count. Bernardo being pressured by Josephine Ong. Bernardo with 6 on the 24. Screen by Resultay. Bernardo attacks, drop of pass, and Abraham with a short stop. First 2 points for Christine Abraham. 5-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Tonko now in the game for Go for Gold. Under 3 minutes left in the first. Pressure defense here by PSI, Philippine Air Force. Lomogda too strong on the 3, and Pauline Day with the rebound. Tonko against Texon. Tonko attacks, pass, Pauline Day, mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound by Columna. The Lady Air defenders now rushing here. Resultay at the corner, that's short. Rebound by Ong. Ong on the attack. Ong attacks. Ong scores! And Josephine Ong taking it strong to the hoop. And the Lady Sailors down by 3. Bernardo at the left side against Ong. Pass to Columna at the corner. Too strong on the 3-pointer. Rebound by Tonko. Tonko now at the free throw line. Pass to Lomogda. Inside pass to Ong. And Tonko firing a 3-pointer. That's too strong. Rebound by Senyo. Fresh shot clock for Go for Gold. Pauline Day. Outside to Tonko. 7 on the shot clock. Tonko pass to Pauline Day. Outside. Lomogda for 3. And now we are tied at 15. Karen Lomogda from downtown. Bernardo with the ball. PSI led earlier by 5. But now the score is knotted at 15. Columna. Inside, Columna with a floater, and Columna scores. Columna with 4 points under a minute left. The Lady Air defenders up by 2. Lomogda against Columna, looking for a teammate here. Pass to Polinday, double team. Polinday and a steal. Cindy Resultay on the attack. Resultay inside against Tonko. Resultay with a finish. 4-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. That's the first 2 points of Cindy Resultay. And now Tonko. Screen by Polinday. Tonko with the ball. Double team. Tonko, 4-3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Resultay. Abraham now with the ball. Last shot time for PSI Philippine Air Force. 8 seconds left on the game clock. Bernardo firing a three-pointer. Bernardo, 2 3-pointers in the game. And now Tonko from half court. And that ends the first quarter with the Lady Air defenders finishing strong in this quarter. Look at the highlights of the first quarter. Janelle Mendoza starting out with back-to-back baskets. But Karen Columna and the rest of the PSI Air Force Lady Air defenders taking the lead here at the end of 10 minutes of play. Josephine Ong with the highlight of the quarter. 7-point lead for the PSI. Lady Air defenders.
Help side and force to right side niya. Kasi more on left side yan eh. So kailangan pag drive niya, pag dribble niya, bago pa siya pumunta sa kaliwa, kailangan may double teaming na kami. Yun lang siguro yung way na para ma-stop namin siya. Hindi namin pwedeng siruhin, pero at least limitahan lang namin yung score niya. Siguro nung ginawa namin yung first round, siguro mas more on concentrate kami sa defense. Kasi nung first round, hindi naglaro si Almasan. So medyo may advantage kami. Ngayon, kompleto na sila. So siguro nag-concentrate talaga kami sa depensa ng big man. Yun lang yung i-stop namin. Hayaan namin tumira sa labas, wag lang inside. Kasi more on high percentage sa inside, sa outside, 80% siguro yun lang yung i-contribute.
That's Coach Emilia Vega, one of the members of the WNBL Legends Circle. She talked about their strategy entering this matchup against the PSI Philippine Air Force Lady Air Defenders as we begin the second quarter. And she was discussing their plan against Cindy Resultay. Meanwhile, Ortega connects on that shot. It's now a 9-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. And like Coach Vega said, they are looking to contain Cindy Resultay in this matchup, as well as Ambi Almazan. But so far, Fria Bernardo has been the key player for PSI in the first quarter. She has 8 points in the game as we see Resultay missing on a short stab, but she draws a foul. Foul on Bora. First foul. And it's expected that the defense will be centered around Cindy Resultay. She is the second leading scorer in the league with 21.2 per contest. As we see Resultay making the first free throw. And Ana Buendia re-enters the game. Resultay, a former member of the national team. 2-for-2 for Cindy Resultay. And now the lead has ballooned to 11 with 9 minutes and change left in the second period. And now Mercado. Mercado at right against Resultay. To Arayi from the corner. That's too strong. Rebound by Paig. And Paig setting a play. And Arayi deflects the ball. Ewan Arayi on your screen. A product of Adamson. Her coach during her UAP playing days was Coach Emilia Vega, of course. Three-pointer, too strong. Rebound by Mercado. And now Borja to Arayi. Pass to Tonko. And now Antiquera. Extra pass to Mercado. They swing the ball around. Arayi for three. Ewan Arayi with a three-pointer from the left wing. And now Ortega to Abraham. The left corner, across to Buendia. Abraham committing a turnover right there, and that allowed Tonko to gain a scoring opportunity here. Andrea Tonko now at the line. Tonko with the miss. Tonko still scoreless. Tonko won the Southeast Asian Games gold medal in 2019 when she was part of the Gilas Pilipinas women's team. And that's the first point of Andrea Tonko. And a timeout has been requested by Angelica Ortega. And the Lady Sailors putting up a run here. And we will take a break and come back in a moment. This was the last game by the Lady Sailors. They won over the Stan Quezon Lady Spartan. 66 to 56 was the final score. Look at the second quarter numbers. The scoring in that quarter, 24 to 10 in favor of Go for Gold, and that led to the victory over the Lady Spartan. Andrea Tonko played a key role in that matchup, and she eventually won the Best Player of the Game award. Philippine Navy down by 7 points, 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. I'm Ruben Terrado on the call here at the Bren Zigyao Convention Center in San Fernando. Yes, we are back here in Pampanga for today's play date. Buendia missing a three and looks like she twisted her ankle. And Buendia slow to get up. And she will try to walk it off. And she looks okay. So another chance for Philippine Navy here. A look at Buendia. And her right foot. She stepped on the foot of, I think that's Mercado. Meanwhile, a steal here. Resultay. She attacks. No look pass. Spike for two. And that ends the drought for the Lady Air Defenders. They're up by 9. Mercado directing traffic. Antiquera at the right wing. Pass to Chovy Borja. Baseline drive by Borja. They go to Tonko from the corner. In and out. Rebound by Ortega. Ortega now on the front court. Pass to Paig. Abraham back to Paig from the key. That's an air ball. So now it's Almazan returning to the match, as well as that's Jesus Avila entering the game. Meanwhile, we have a timeout. We will take a break. Cindy Resultay has been staying consistent, and look at her numbers. In the first round, she was averaging 19.5 points per game, but she maintained that output in the past 2 games. Against the Lady Sailors, she scored 20 points, and in the game against the Lady Battalion, she had 28 points and as well as 12 rebounds. So Cindy Resultay playing huge offensively for the Go for Gold Philippine Navy, or sorry, that's the PSI Lady Air Defenders. Meanwhile, Navy with the ball. Borja. Tonko. Pass to Mercado. Lady Sailors down by 9 here. Antiquera. No good. And the ball is loose. And it's Almazan with the leather. But Borja with the steal. And looks like a traveling violation. Exactly 6 minutes left in the second. Coach Emilia Vega on your screen. Talking about Coach Vega, she also played for the national team from 1991 to 2007, winning a silver and 6 bronzes for the Philippines in the Southeast Asian Games. So a very accomplished player as well. That's Coach Emilia Vega. Resultay outside, Paig. And now it's Avila, running shot, that was out. And Almazan steps out of bounds. And the ball will go to Go for Gold, Philippine Navy. Lady Sailors down by 9. Mercado calling a horns play. Tonko the key. Tonko against Resultay. Antiquera now with 10 on the shot clock. Senyo. Outside. Mercado. Off the mark. Rebound by Borja. Tonko inside. And Tonko missing on that shot. And Resultay grabs the leather. Now Avila. And Paig being pressured by Tonko. And now at the front court. And a steal by Antiquera. Antiquera. Pass to Tonko. Loses the ball, but that was deflected. So substitutions on the floor. We have Ong back in the game for Philippine Navy. So far, Janelle Mendoza has yet to return. Mendoza, the leading scorer in terms of averages for Go for Gold, saddled with 2 fouls in this matchup. Under 5 minutes left in the second quarter. We have the Lady Air Defenders still up by 9. Ong against Texon. Borja with the screen. Ong attacks inside. Ong with the layup, but she misses. Loose ball picked up by Bernardo. And now at the front court, Resultay stops and fires a 3-pointer. It's good! Cindy Resultay from downtown. That's her first 3-pointer of the game. She now getting the assignment to defend Cindy Resultay in that play. Another look at this play. Antiquera and Resultay battling for position, and the foul is called on Antiquera. Bernardo, short of the 3 this time. Rebound by Lomogda. Bernardo with 2 3-pointers in the game so far. And now Borja against Resultay. Pass to Lomogda. Lomogda to Senyo. Senyo. And that's a bad pass. Turnover for the Lady Sailors. Texon now with the ball, with the Lady Air defenders up by 12. This is the largest lead of the game. Bernardo, she drives at the lane, and now Texon, short of the three-pointer, loose ball, picked up by Lomogda. Lomogda at the right side, bounce pass to Borja. Lomogda open from the key, that's short. So that's another miss from the outside for go for gold as Janelle Mendoza returned. Mendoza now going to work. She will shoot 2 free throws. Mendoza with 4 points in the game in just 4 minutes after she was called for her second foul early in the match. As we see Columna returning to the game, replacing Avila. Mendoza makes the second. Points in the paint, 18 for the Lady Air defenders and only 8 for the Lady Sailors. And you can attribute that to the absence of Janelle Mendoza due to foul trouble. And now Texon. Resulta inside pass. And a miss there by Almazan. And now Mercado on the run. Pass, Mendoza. The floater is good. So Mendoza with another basket. And the lead is down to 9. Columna, no. Borja with the rebound. And now go for goal, looking to score again. Under 2 minutes left in the second. Borja to Mercado, to Ong. Ong at left, pass to Mercado. Mercado uses the Mendoza screen and a turnover. And now Bernardo on the run. Pass, Almazan. And that's good for Ambi Almazan. Back to an 11-point lead. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the second period. Ong. Mercado to Borja. Borja. Lomogda for 3. That's a huge 3 for Karen Lomogda. Down to an 8-point game. Under a minute left in the second. Bernardo to Columna. Almazan against Mendoza. Pass deflected by Lomogda. Ball stays with PSI, Philippine Air Force. Tongko back in the game for go for gold. Philippine Navy with 40.6 seconds left. Texon against Ong. Texon, the running shot is good. Texon with a field goal, 10-point lead for PSI. And now Lomogda to Borja. Borja drives. Borja missing that shot. Borja tries it again. She scores. And a foul. Chovy Borja not giving up on that play after that miss. She retrieves the ball. Foul is called on Bernardo. Another look. The battle for ball, it was stopped actually by Janelle Mendoza. And the basket is good for Chovy Borja. A miss by Borja from the foul line. 8-point game here. Last shot time for the Air Force. Bernardo uses the Almazan screen. Bernardo with 4 on the clock. Almazan, 2 seconds left. Almazan still with the ball. And that ends the second quarter. So the lead now is with the Lady Air defenders at the end of 20 minutes of play. And let's watch the highlights of Rhea Bernardo, who got off to a strong start. Converts on that three-pointer. And this drive, another basket for Rhea Bernardo. She has 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field in the first half. The Lady Air defenders with an 8-point lead, 35-27 halftime stats, and more when we come back.
Kabinbin. Still with a lot of energy. Look at this. Look at the energy of Chak Kabinbin. Woo! She's so fast, even in slow motion. Air Force. Shot clock down to 5. Oh, fancy shot! Wow! Put that on our highlight reel. Look at that again. Look at this circus shot by Air Force. Another angle. Wow!
Both teams trying to get the first bucket in the second half. Borja, what a shot, reverse layup. Almost like a no-look shot.
A steal completed by Kabinbin. Kabinbin will take it strong for the 2 points. As if it meant their life. Kabinbin. Strong move.
We are at halftime with the Lady Air Defenders up 35-27, and now we are joined in the panel by our Executive Vice President, Miss Rose Montreal. And I believe, Ma'am Rose, meron ka atang magandang balita para sa amin, especially for our women bowlers. Tell us more, yung mga latest developments natin.
Yes, Ruben. Unang-una, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat sa patuloy ninyong pagsuporta sa Women's National Basketball League. Ruben, I'm here to deliver a lot of good news. Like number one, we now have the number one female 3x3 player by the person of Miss Kay Tulipas Pingol, and then ang number 2 top women player natin ngayon is Tina Deacon, both from Uratex Dream. However, it's good to note that majority of our WNBL 3x3 players are now in the top 30 of the female 3x3 players in the country. Also, with the recently concluded WNBL 3x3 Leg 3 last April 2 at the Red Arc Events Place in Balagtas, Bulacan, our ranking in the FIBA website is now at number 47, and in Asia, that's all over the world, number 47, and in Asia, we're now in number 12. So, yun. Another good news is that because of the very successful Leg 3, we're now heading towards our Leg 4 on May 28, again at the Red Arc Events Place at Balagtas, Bulacan. And of course, we'd like to thank Architect Romy Cardenas, no, the CEO President of Red Arc, for hosting us again on Leg 4.
Alright, that's excellent news, ma'am, no, sa ating mga 3x3 bowlers. But let's shift to the 5-on-5, ma'am, and I think this is the second round of the eliminations ng WNBL. Now we're heading to the home stretch. What are the next plans, the immediate plans for the WNBL?
Okay, Ruben, like what you mentioned, nandito na tayo sa second round ng elimination ng first conference. So ngayon pa lang, gusto ko nang ipaalam sa lahat, baka merong magiging interesado to join us for the second conference of the ongoing season. Definitely, we'll be starting our second conference in mid-July of 2022.
Wow, okay.
Yun.
Okay, and then, punta naman tayo from the women's basketball to the youth sa boys division. And I think, ma'am, you have some great news. Bukas na ata yung opening nitong NBL Youth.
Yes,
so tell
Ruben.
us more, ma'am.
In fact, akala nga natin mapapahinga tayo during the Holy Week. But again, we don't mind, continually exploring other. Mamaya siguro sa interview during the NBL period, ilalabas natin lahat yung official roster ng ating 5 teams sa 14 under, ang ating 5 teams sa 16 under, at ang ating 12 teams sa 19 under. And one thing more, dahil 12 teams tayo, nakaabot tayo ng 12 teams, actually dapat yan 18, Ruben. But kanina pinakita ata ng ating magaling na director yung mga photos na nangyari nung eligibility session. Meron tayong mga teams na hindi natanggap because they were not able to submit the requirements. And alam mo naman kung gaano tayo ka-stricto in NBL, alam naman ng lahat ng tao yan, At dahil dyan, dahil meron tayong 12 teams, we divided our 19 under into 2 groups. So meron din tayong pool draw tomorrow teams who will be
So fast, even in slow motion. Air Force. Shot clock down to 5. Oh, fancy shot! Wow! Put that on our highlight reel. Look at that again. Look at this circus shot by Air Force. Another angle. Wow! Go ahead 3 with 6 seconds left. Wow!
Third quarter about to begin, but first let's watch the highlights of the first half. Janelle Mendoza with a strong start. Karen Columna with this layup. PSI Lady Air Defenders took the lead in the first thanks to Fria Bernardo. Converts on that three-point bomb, and Josephine Ong splitting the defense right there. But the Lady Sailors down by 7 at the end of 10 minutes of play in the second quarter. It was still PSI taking control. Ortega with that long two. And Ewan Arai converts on that three-pointer. A look at the stats. Look at the shooting numbers, 48% for the Lady Air Defenders. And Fria Bernardo leads the way, leads all scorers with 8. And Janelle Mendoza with 7 for the PSI Lady Air Defenders. Third quarter now underway with the Lady Sailors down by 8. And on that play, Navy commits a turnover. So now the Lady Air Defenders with the ball with Bernardo, Columna, Buendia, Resultay, and Ortega. For the Lady Sailors on the floor is Ong, Aray, Bernardo, that's Mercado, Mendoza, and Borja. And now Mercado with the rebound and the pass to Mendoza, and she finishes. Janelle Mendoza with another basket. 9 points for her. And the Lady Sailors, all of a sudden, they're only down by 6. And a miss by PSI Air Force. Rebound by Arayi. And Navy pushing it. Mendoza. Borja to the right side. Mercado. Right baseline, and she loses the ball, but that's off her defender. 8 minutes and change in the third. The Lady Air Defenders only up by 6 as Arayi misses the three-pointer. Rebound by Bernardo. Bernardo on the attack. No look pass. And they will set it up. Columna to Texon. At the right wing, Bernardo. They go inside. Resultay. And she will head to the line for 2 free throws. Foul on Mercado. First foul on Bernadette Mercado. Resultay now at the foul line. Shooting 80% from the free throw line, and she makes the first. Resultay, a former UE Lady Warrior, now playing for the Philippine Air Force. And 2 for 2 for Cindy Resultay. It's an 8-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders, who are looking to extend their 3-game winning streak in this contest. Philippine Navy eyeing back-to-back victories in this game. They won over Stan Quezon last April 9 as Arai misses that three-pointer again. But Mendoza with an offensive board, and Mendoza off the glass for two. So now Mendoza starting to hit up 11 points for Janelle Mendoza. Bernardo, mid-range jumper, too strong. And that deflection, Bendia missing on that putback. And we have a loose ball foul on the Lady Sailors. And I think that's on Mercado. And she can't believe the call. Second foul on Bernadette Mercado. PSI with the ball. Bernardo, another three-point shot. That's short. Arai with the rebound. Arai to Ong. Ong looking to speed things up. And Ong with the miss. Ong offensive rebound. And Ong draws a foul. Foul on Ana Buendia. And Philippine Navy getting the repossession. So only a 6-point game for the Lady Air Defenders. They led by as many as 12 in this contest. But Go for Gold now getting some production from Janelle Mendoza after spending most of the second quarter on the bench due to 2 fouls. Meanwhile, Arai, another miss by Ewan Arai. And now Bernardo, now at the front court against Tonko. Pass to the left side to Sultay. 3 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Bernardo at the right side. Bernardo at the foul line. The floater off the glass, no good. Resultay offensive rebound, and Resultay with a miss. And Bora with the rebound, and a foul is called on Fria Bernardo. Holding foul on Bernardo. That's her third foul. And Coach Alvin Zuniga napatingin na lang kay Fria Bernardo after that foul. Six-point game. And Go for Gold looking to cut the deficit here. Borja to Arai, firing another three-point shot. Too strong, long rebound goes to Borja. Fresh 14 for Go for Gold Navy. Borja attacks outside. Josephine Ong from the corner. And that trickles in for Josephine Ong. So look at this. The lead is down to 3 points. Josephine Ong with a three-pointer from the left corner. Loose ball now. Who gets it? We have a jump. A look at this shot by Josephine Ong getting the roll. And the lead is down to 3 points. Josephine Ong, that's her first three of the game. As Philippine Air Force now requesting for a timeout, their lead is down to 3. Janelle Mendoza has been maximizing her output all season long against the Lady Spartans. Last April 9, she had 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks, only 2 misses from the field. And against the Lady Air Defenders in their first round matchup, look at that. Double-double numbers for Janelle Mendoza, 10 points, 12 rebounds. And for today, Mendoza has bounced back after being saddled with 2 fouls early in the game, and now her offense is starting to heat up. Mendoza enabling the Lady Sailors. We have a discussion here. We will have Borja and Buendia jumping it up for Go for Gold. The top, won by Philippine Navy. And now Tongko, pass to Ong. Another pass, steal. A steal there by Texon. A turnover forced by the Lady Air Defenders. Texon to Resultay. Pass to Bernardo, firing a three-pointer. It's good! Fria Bernardo with 11 points. Her third three of the game. And a much needed at that. The lead has increased to 3. Or the lead has increased to 6 after that three-pointer. Mendoza looking to answer. That's short. Rebound by Lomogda, but she loses the ball. The ball goes to PSI. So Bernardo on your screen. She hit that huge three-pointer, pamatay sunog para sa PSI Lady Air Defenders. And now Columna, back to Bernardo. Pass to Columna. Texon, inside pass, deflected by Mendoza. And a steal by Karen Columna. Columna with the attack, and Columna scores on that layup. 8-point lead by the Lady Air Defenders. So they have seized control once again. A miss there by Tongko. And the ball stays with the Lady Sailors. But they are changing the call. And it's going to be Lady Air Defenders basketball. A look at this play. Almazan and Mendoza battling for that ball, and Mendoza looks like that was the right call. Bernardo, bounce pass to Columna. 8-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. 5 straight points for Air Force. Columna scores, and a foul. Karen Columna with a nice move inside. Foul is called on Josephine Ong. Another look at that play. Putting on the moves against Josephine Ong. Karen Columna with a fadeaway shot. And Columna looking to complete a three-point play. Beautiful move by Karen Columna. And now Columna, three-point play. 7 points for Columna. And the lead now is at 11. 8-0 run for the Lady Air Defenders. Tongko, no look pass. Mendoza from the foul line, that's short. Rebound Lomogda, and the putback by Karen Lomogda. Lead down to 9. Almazan, pass to Bernardo. Bernardo with 3 three-pointers in the game so far, being guarded by Tongko. Tongko tightly guarding Bernardo, and we have a foul on Resultay. An illegal screen on Cindy Resultay. A look at this play. Fria Bernardo using the screen by Resultay. And the referee calling an offensive foul. 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third. 9-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. Ong with a drive. Nowhere to go, and a turnover. And now Bernardo setting up a play. Bernardo against Lomogda to Almazan. Looking for Resultay. Almazan passes instead to Columna. 7 on the shot clock. Karen Columna now at the foul line. Columna attacks. The floater by Columna. She scores. Karen Columna with another basket. Columna has 11 points. 11-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. Bora attacks. Drop-off pass. Mendoza draws a foul. And she will go to the free throw line. A look at this play by Karen Columna. Another basket here in the third quarter. over 2 defenders. Columna with the basket. Mendoza now shooting 2 free throws. Mendoza with 11, make it 12. As you see, Christine Abriam being replaced or replacing Priya Bernardo, getting a much needed rest. And Mendoza makes the second free throw. 47-38 is our count. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third. And a steal here by Mendoza. Mendoza attacks the defense of Almazan and she lays it in. And now we're seeing some full court press here. Deflection by Bora and a steal by Ong. Ong pass to Bora. Losing the ball momentarily. And now Lomogda firing from 3. That's no good. Rebound by Almazan. And now Ortega with the basketball. Pass to Almazan and an 8-second violation. So go for gold. Navy forcing a turnover. With 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third quarter, Coach Alvin Zuniga on your screen requesting for a timeout here with the Lady Air defenders protecting a 7-point lead. Karen Columna has been keeping up with the competition, and look at the numbers. She was averaging 7 points, or sorry, that's 12.8 points in the first round, but in the past 2 games, look at the output. 17 points against Army, 18 points for the Lady Sailors. That was their previous matchup in the first round. And so far, Columna with a consistent effort, 11 points, 7 in the third quarter, 5 of 10 from the field. Keeping the lead for the Lady Air defenders. They're up by 7 points after a threat by Go for Gold. They were able to cut the lead to just 3. And meanwhile, we have a steal here. Tonko. And we have a foul, and looks like she got hurt on that play. Tonko on the floor. Let's watch it. A bit of a still without a field goal. And she also missed that free throw. But another chance for Tonko. She misses the second. It's still a 7-point lead for the Lady Air defenders. Almazan inside to Abriam, and a steal by Ewan Arayi. And now Mercado to the corner. Mateo to Tonko. Tonko 0 for 7 so far in this game. Tonko passed outside to Arayi. Missing the 3-pointer. Rebound by Columna. Excellent backs out there by Karen Columna. And Pai calling a play. Calling a C play. Abriam outside. Pai with 9 on the shot clock. Columna being double teamed. Pai firing a 3-pointer. Off to the right. Rebound by Ortega. And a deflection by Tonko. Excellent defense there by Andrea Tonko. And a loose ball foul on Angelica Ortega. 57.9 seconds left in the third. Tonko forcing a turnover. And now Tonko calling a short play. Under a minute left. Tonko to Mercado. Screen by Senyo. Mercado still with the ball, being bothered by Almazan. Bounce pass. Arayi back to Mercado. Mercado for a 3-pointer. Short. And Mateo chases the ball. Mateo with the jumper. Too strong. Loose ball picked up by Almazan. Paig with the ball, waiting for her teammates. Columna against Tonko. 10 on the shot clock for Karen Columna and the rest of the PSI Lady Air defenders. Columna being bothered by Tonko. Jumper by Columna. Air ball. Loose ball picked up by Ortega. Pass to Almazan. Another pass. Abraham, that's short. Aray with the rebound. Outlet pass. Tonko all alone. And she scores. First field goal for Andrea Tonko with 3 seconds left in the third. Lead is down to 5. Ortega from half court. That's way off, and that ends the third quarter of play. So go for gold. Philippine Navy ends the third with a 6-0 run thanks to Andrea Tonko, her first field goal of the game. And another look. This is the shot by Janelle Mendoza. Go for gold. Philippine Navy making their move. But still, Karen Columna and the rest of the PSI, Philippine Air Force, Lady Air defenders still ahead entering the fourth quarter. And at the end of the third, it's a 5-point lead for the Lady Air defenders.
Nagpo-focus lang kami kung ano lang po yung mga plan ng pinapagawa sa amin ng coaches, and then nag-stick lang po kami sa kung ano man po yung pinapagawa. Ang inisip lang namin yung yung ma-stop namin every players po na magawa namin yung pinapagawa sa amin. Tulad ng sabi ko kanina, pinapagawa sa amin kung ano man po yung plan. So bali mag-focus lang kami sa defense, and then iniisip lang namin kada game is importante po eh.
That was Cindy Resultay discussing the game plan for this matchup. And so far, it has been a quiet game for Cindy Resultay for her standards. She only has 9 points, and compare that to her last outing where she had 28 points against the Army as we begin the fourth. But even though she has only 9 points, her other teammates have been stepping up. Priya Bernardo leading the way for PSI with 11 points. Karen Columna also with 11 points for the Lady Air defenders. And of course, Cindy Resultay, the second leading scorer in this season, averaging 21.2 per game. The leading scorer of the league is Janine Ponteos with 25. Meanwhile, we begin the fourth quarter with PSI still with the basketball. We have Resultay, Almazan, Bernardo, Columna, and Texon on the floor for PSI, Philippine Air Force. Columna with the miss. On the other side, it's Borja, Mercado, Ong, Mendoza, and Trixie Antiquera, who now has the ball, but she loses it. Turnover for the Lady Sailors. Ortega at left against Antiquera. They go to Resultay. Pass to Bernardo. Inside pass. Almazan at the post against Mendoza. Scores! Ambi Almazan inside. The assist by Fria Bernardo. And now Mendoza looking to respond. She scores inside over Almazan. And an interesting matchup in the paint. Almazan against Mendoza. Texon now with the ball against Mercado. Texon with a jumper. Both teams trading baskets early in the fourth. Ong to Borja. Mercado at the right side. Pass, Antiquera. Mendoza now against Almazan again. And we have a foul on Ambi Almazan. And Almazan arguing that call. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. We have the Lady Air Defenders up by 7 points. Air Force looking to extend their winning streak to 4 with a victory here. But Navy also wanting to win this game and pick up their second straight victory. Meanwhile, trouble here for PSI and the Navy forcing a turnover there. And now Lomogda re-enters the game for the Go for Gold Philippine Navy. Ong at the key. Bounce pass to Bora against Resultay. Bora fakes. She drives. She spins. Loses the ball momentarily. Passes to Ong at the corner. And a shot clock violation. Turnover for the Lady Sailors. Coach Emilia Vega on your screen telling instructions. And now we have PSI with the leather. Almazan from the foul line. That's short. Rebound by Ong. And steal here by Almazan. She misses. Loose ball picked up by Bernardo. And they will set it up. Fresh shot clock. But it's only at 7. Bernardo against Ong. She drives. The floater. Rattles out. And an offensive rebound. And the pass. Almazan for 2. Cindy Resultay with a great offensive rebound and a greater pass. And a better finish there for Ambi Almazan. And now Mercado. They are down by 9. Double team comes. Ong now. Triple teamed. 6 on the shot clock. Borja. The jumper. Too strong. Mendoza with a putback. Mendoza with a much needed basket. Mendoza with 19 points for the Lady Sailors. Resultay inside. Almazan. And the foul is on Janelle Mendoza. And it has been a war out there inside the paint between Almazan and Mendoza. Another look at this move. Excellent offensive rebound by Resultay. But the presence of mind to pass the ball to Almazan for the finish. So that's what I'm saying. Resultay may not have scored much in this game, but she has been delivering on the other end of the court. But Resultay right there connects on the three-pointer on offense. 10-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. Masasabi ko lang na marami rin siya kino-contribute, but on that play, she converts on the 3, but Tonko answers. Tonko using the glass for the three-pointer. And now, outlet pass, Resultay for 2. And now we can see the offense of Resultay in this fourth quarter. Resultay now getting hot here as we see a loose ball foul. Looks like the foul is on Almazan. So going back to Resultay as we watch this three-pointer by Cindy Resultay from the right corner. But Tonko with the response. And that's over Resultay. But going back to Resultay, she now has 12 points in the matchup. She leads all scorers for the PSI Lady Air Defenders. Asbora, short on that jumper. Bernardo now with the ball, with the Lady Air Defenders up by 9. Meanwhile, here's Resultay. Another basket for Cindy Resultay. 14 points for Cindy Resultay. And now, PSI looking to close this one. Another look at this shot and the basket by Cindy Resultay for 14 points for the former national team member. Another look at this left-handed layup. And the Lady Air Defenders up by 11 points. Back here with the coverage of the WNBL as we see some highlights of Cindy Resultayo on offense. She was quiet in the first 3 quarters of the game, but now we can see that Cindy Resultayo has been showcasing her offense now at the most crucial time. The Lady Air defenders now up by 11 points with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The Lady Air defenders again looking to extend their winning streak to 4. And look at the number, 16 points for Cindy Resultayo, 5 of 8 from the field, and 6 rebounds and 4 assists for the former UE Lady Warrior. So the winner of this match will move to solo second behind the Taguig Lady Generals, who are still unbeaten after 4 games. Go for goal, Philippine Navy. Looking to score after this timeout. And Ong with that basket. That's off a timeout. Ong connects. A deep 2 by Josephine Ong. And now Resultayo to Bernardo, open for the 3-point shot. Rattles out, rebound by Lomogda. Aray now, bounce pass. Chovy Borja. Outside now, Aray firing a 3-pointer. Missing on another 3-pointer. And now Resultayo being guarded by Aray. Resultayo attacks against Pauline Day. Takes that shot. Too strong, Almasan with offensive rebound. Almasan to Bernardo. Fresh shot clock. Under 4 minutes left in the ball game. Bernardo fires a 3-pointer. That's short. Rebound by Aray. And now Ong. Ong at left, directing traffic. Pass to Pauline Day. Pauline Day. Backdoor play. And Lomogda uses the glass. No! Lomogda misses that shot. Bernardo now with the ball. Lucky break for the Lady Air defenders. Texon. At left, pass to Resultayo. 8 on the shot clock. Bernardo. To Buendia. Pass to Almazan. 4 on the shot clock. Almazan spins. Almazan at the paint. Loose. Down to the final moments of this matchup. Bernardo to Texon. Bounce pass. Almazan to Bernardo. 8 on the shot clock. Bernardo against Ong. Bernardo steps back. Bernardo attacks. Loses the ball. Here comes Josephine Ong, but she loses the ball. Texon, bounce pass, Almazan. Resultayo, setting things up, slowing things down. Time is on their side. Dala, pass inside, Almazan. Pass, Buendia, short. And the last 2 minutes, brought to you by Converge. Lomogda. Pauline Day to Ong. Lady Sailors down by 9. And Resultayo diving for that basketball. Ball stays with the Lady Sailors. And Karen Columna replacing Texon. Quality minutes for Texon in this game. Lady Sailors with the basketball. They are down by 9, 62-51. Aray the inbounder. Only 6 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Bora. Bora inside. Turns and fires. She scores. The lead is down to 7 with 1 minute and 38 on the clock. As we have the Lady Air defenders requesting for a timeout. We'll take a break. And again, we would like to congratulate Kay Pingol and Tina Dicon of Eurotech's Dream. They are now the top 2 players, 3x3 women players in the Philippines. And the WNBL 3x3 family is proud of your accomplishment. A look at our EVP, Miss Rose Montreal. And let's review our team standings for our viewers here. Taguig on top with a 4-0 card. Go for Gold Lady Sailors and PSI Lady Air Defenders sharing second with a 3-2 card. The winner of this match will move up to solo second. So far, Lady Air Defenders looking good. They're up by 7 points. Resultay looking to close the match. Resultay against Bora. Resultay deep 2. Good for Cindy Resultay. Cindy Resultay scoring on the clutch to give her team a 9-point lead with 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Another look at this crucial shot by Cindy. Back to the ball game as we see Cindy Resultay. Resultay scoring big baskets down the stretch for the Lady Air Defenders. She now has 18 points, 9 in the fourth, and on pace to score another, or on pace to break the 20-point barrier once again. And now the Lady Sailors down by 9. Can they score here? They need some offense. Ball stays with the Lady Sailors. Again, a lot of time on the clock. As you see Mercado back in the game. And if you would recall, Mercado was also clutch in their previous match. And now Tonko with 9 on the shot clock. Tonko open lane. Tonko with a score. Excellent play there by the Lady Sailors. Down to a 7-point lead. Resultay at the right side being pressured by Mendoza. Bernardo to Columna. They go to Bernardo looking for Resultay. Resultay now against Mendoza. Resultay fakes. 3 seconds. Resultay attacks. Resultay. That's short. And a shot clock violation. 62-55 with 50.9 seconds left. And Coach Emilia Vega requesting for a timeout here. We will be back. Welcome back to the coverage of the WNBL, and coming up next for our live viewers, it's the NBL President's Cup, the Taguig City Generals facing the Narvacan Panthers Ilocos Sur. That's up next after this ball game. 50.9 seconds left in the fourth. We have the Lady Air Defenders up 62-55. A look at the spectators inside the Bren Zigyao Convention Center. We are back here in San Fernando, Pampanga, for the WNBL action. And again, tomorrow, it's also going to be an exciting game in the WNBL. We will have Taguig battling Stan Quezon. That's tomorrow, also here at the Bren Zigyao Convention Center. 50.9 seconds left in the ball game. Tonko with the ball. Lady Sailors needing a point here. Tonko against Bendia, met by the double. Pass to Borja. Against Bendia, Bora passes to Tonko, firing a 3-pointer with a shot clock winding down, rolls out. And Almazan with a big rebound. Resultay, double team. Bernardo, pass to Almazan. Clock is winding down. Only 23 seconds on the game clock. Bernardo, she attacks, pass to Almazan. Almazan, another pass. Bernardo uses the left arm for the reverse. putting the exclamation point on this victory by the Lady Air Defenders. They're up by 9. Loose ball picked up by Bernardo, and that will do it. 4 seconds left. Almazan missing the layup. And we have a foul. And Resulta is hurt. Holding on to her left knee. And now our medical team assisting Cindy Resulta. And this is a bad break here for PSI. We are down to the final seconds of this match. An impending victory. Look at this. Almazan with the layup. Resulta on your screens, going for the rebound. Landing awkwardly and holding on to her left knee. But we're seeing here that Resulta is walking it off. So a good sign for Cindy Resulta. So now on your screen, Resulta walking it off with only 1.1 seconds left in the fourth. And this will be an impending victory for the Lady Air Defenders. And it's official. PSI, Philippine Air Force, extends its winning streak to 4 games with this victory against the Go for Gold Philippine Navy, a 9-point lead for the Lady Air Defenders. They move up to second place in the team standings. We will wrap up our coverage when we return. A final here in the lone WNBL game of the day. We have the Lady Air Defenders beating the Lady Sailors 64-55. And our best player of the game, another award for Cindy Resulta. Another big game for her in this win by the Lady Air Defenders. 4 straight wins for her team thanks to Cindy Resulta scoring big in the fourth quarter. And Cindy, congratulations, mukhang hindi ka nagsasawang manalo ng best player of the game, no? Pero pag-usapan natin yung fourth quarter mo, no, na parang pumutok ka talaga ng fourth kasi medyo in a way tahimik yung opensa mo pero bumawi ka ng fourth. Ano ba mindset mo at ano ba nangyari ng fourth quarter para nag-take over ka na?
Actually sir, sabi ko ng sarili ko na kung anong pinapagawa ng mga coaches sa amin ginagawa ko lang, tapos kinakausap ko yung mga teammates ko na tara, atin to. Think positive lang kami, bawat isa sa amin nag-i-step up, kaya thank you sa mga teammates ko.
Speaking of stepping up, ang daming nag-step up. Si Freya Bernardo, si Ambi,
Yes po.
at si Karen Columna. Anong masasabi mo sa performance ng mga teammates mo?
Sobrang saya kasi halos lahat nag-step up po lahat. Kaya yun po.
Okay, congratulations, Cindy. Baka may gusto kang pasalamatan.
Binabati ko po, first of all, thank you Lord for this win po. And sa PSI po, thank you po. And sa manager po namin na nanonood, Sir Malinit, maraming salamat po. And to our group commander ng Special Service, Lieutenant Colonel Sibilia, sir, maraming salamat po. And binabati ko rin family ko sa Luzon. And sa yung partner ko from Singapore, thank you for the support and sa family niya po. Maraming salamat po. Ako si Cindy Resultay, ang WNBL, tunay na liga atletang Pilipina.
Maraming salamat, Cindy, at congratulations sa iyo at sa iyong kupunan. Let's now go to the highlights of this matchup between the Lady Air Defenders and made the game interesting. Janelle Mendoza recovering from foul trouble, scoring on that layup, and then Karen Columna with this layup. But the Lady Sailors kept the game close. Karen Columna with this floater. The Lady Air Defenders still up, but only by 5 points at the end of the third quarter. And then in the fourth, Cindy Resultay took over. Ambi Almazan with this short stab. And Resultay with this fast break play. Resultay with 18 points in the game, but a lot of players stepping up for PSI. Freya Bernardo with 13, Karen Columna with 11. The Lady Air Defenders with the victory. 64-55 is our final score. Coming up next, in this game day, we have the NBL President's Cup, the Taguig Generals facing the Narvacan Panthers Ilocos Sur. That's coming up next for our live viewers. In behalf of our production team and our league officials, I'm Ruben Terrado. So long from Pampanga, ito ang WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipinas.